I found this very interesting. This is like some story that seems like out of some like hood movie. When I look at it, it's just unbelievable. But I'm just gonna talk about it now. I'm gonna cross-reference a few articles because I had to dig deep into this because it was just straight up weird when I saw the headlines of this. So this is from one of the articles. Donations from Shaquille O'Neal, Draymond Green, allegedly embezzled by Crips leader who is also accused of murder. I'm going to read some of these excerpts here, right here. So a pair of five-figure donations from NBA figures Shaquille O'Neal and Draymond Green were allegedly embezzled by Crips gang leader, according to a report from the Los Angeles Times, which details a bevy of other allegations against the man in question. Among other things, federal authorities have accused Eugene, otherwise known as Big U, Henley Jr., described as the leader of the Rollin' 60s set of the Crips, murders, kidnapping, robbery, extortion, and fraud. So he's been accused of doing all these things. And it says he's still at large with 18 other alleged members of the Rollin' 60s have been charged. So you might wonder, like, what does Shaq and Draymond have to do with a Crips gang leader in Eugene Henley, otherwise known as Big U? So here's where it starts to get interesting. According to this article, Shaquille O'Neal and Draymond Green donated $20,000 to his nonprofit Developing Options. On the outside, you may think like, all right, they're donating money to his nonprofit. This guy may be some reform guy who wants to do good for the community and whatnot. You could be thinking that for a few seconds. Then you dig deeper and you read more into this. It says right here, where it gets very interesting. What I'm going to read to you. Additionally, it is alleged a professional boxer identified as only AB was accused of cheating unidentified NBA players out of millions of dollars in a rigged dice game. Henley allegedly sent associates to rough up the boxer and get the NBA players' money back. Henley also reportedly once recounted how he got into it with AB after the boxer allegedly cheated a current NBA All-Star out of $1.5 million and a former NBA All-Star out of $5 million, while mentioning a charge of $100,000 from players to get their money back. So apparently this AB guy, who's a boxer, cheated in a game of dice among a bunch of NBA players and stole millions of dollars from them. So this was like a high stakes dice game, which is pretty funny. Now it gets more interesting when people reveal that who the boxer could be. Just the rumor is it is the boxer known as, I'm just trying to look for it right now. Yeah, so it's a boxer known as Adrian Bronner. Adrian Bronner. I know this guy. I've seen this guy before. He's a very clownish guy. It is pretty hysterical. So let's get this down in a nutshell. Essentially, Big U was helping these NBA players to get their money back after they lost in a series of dice games to the boxer Adrian Bronner. They lost millions of dollars. He charged them $100,000 apiece to get their money back. And that's how it all went down. Now, can I believe this? Yes, I can actually believe this rumor. NBA players are really that stupid to waste their money on stupid things such as high stakes gambling. I can definitely believe that over a game of dice. I can definitely picture Shaq and Draymond Green betting a lot of money over dice. They seem pretty stupid and dumb and most likely to participate in those types of activities. Definitely believe that for sure. Both Draymond Green and Shaq also have low character, so I could see how they would pay this guy money to get the money back that they've lost, to rough up this this boxer AB. Not to say AB is a saint. I've always thought of Adrian as a clown, but none of this surprises me. Just it's hysterical. I don't even think what Shaq and Draymond did, if this is true, is even legal. Granted, they did get their money allegedly ripped off in this dice game because this guy allegedly cheated, but we don't know if he did or if it's something else going on. But still, I think that's illegal to hire a gang member to beat up someone to get your money back. I'm not a legal expert, but it doesn't seem legal to me. But understandably, Shaq and Draymond are not going to go to jail for this, even if it is illegal. But it is really funny. They both look really stupid. It's hysterical that they thought they could disguise them losing their money and giving money to this gang leader through funneling it through his nonprofit organization. And it would make sense if this is true, because if they got allegedly embezzled $100,000 when they just donated 20,000, it corroborates with the story that this guy was charging everybody $100,000 apiece to get their money back. This is pretty hysterical. I am laughing hard just picturing them losing in dice to this guy, and then and then just going after him with this Crip gang leader to get their money back. So it's embarrassing for everyone involved in this, to be honest. There's no one that looks good in this. Obviously, the worst guy is Big U, since he's a Crip leader, but Adrian Broner, if this is true, he looks even more clownish for cheating these guys in a dice game. And Shaq and Draymond both come across as dummies, thinking that they could disguise them contracting this guy to do their dirty work by donating through his nonprofit, and thinking that they would never get caught or found out for doing this. So that's also pretty stupid. And the fact that they were playing dice and betting millions of dollars, that makes them really look dumb and idiotic. But I'm not surprised. This is like something out of like a parody, out of like the Chappelle Show or something, or some old school episode of Mad TV from back in the day. For all my older people, you know what I'm talking about. And heck, even Saturday Night Live. This is just too funny. All I have to say is, like, I'm not really surprised by any of this. All the people involved in this are low character, waste, filth. That's the way I view them all. So yeah, that's all I have to say.